Acknowledge me.
People bought a ticket to see me, so shut up.
Los Angeles, Brooklyn, Montreal, the whole world.
Oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling for my head to my toes. There's some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll play it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad.
He could have a 40-inch vertical and his fingertips still couldn't touch the level that I'm on.
And I have no problem at all, because I couldn't care less if you like me or not. I'm here for success, and there's no one more successful.
The whole world. Acknowledge me.
You can stay daydreaming, but you and I, we stay scheming, okay?
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Heal the Ring podcast on the Sports Jedi Network with your host, the Don of the Watch Along BS Sports Jedi, Kev. We have a night of NXT live tonight after coming off of a great banger of a premium live event from No Mercy. And tonight we will see the newly crowned NXT North American Champion, the one and only Mr. Trick Williams, will have a rematch against Dominic Mysterio. Now, on Monday Night Raw, Mommy gave an ultimatum to Dom. Dom has to come home with the title or don't come home at all. Also, we're going to see the new NXT World Champion, Ilya Dragunov, who defeated Carmelo Hayes in what you could say, so quote-unquote 5-star match. This match was banger. We will see NXT Women's Champion in Becky Lynch, who had a hell of a extreme move match with Tiffany Stratton. Wants to see what is next for Tiffany Stratton. And we know that they're building a program with Tegan Knox and Becky Lynch. We will see how they're going to set up what Tiffany Stratton has in store for her next phase of maturation, as well as Becky Lynch. It does another female in NXT step up. Also, we will see the NXT Women Breakout Tournament. We will have that breakout tournament there. Everyone is excited to see from all the different ladies, from Jada Parker, from Petrovich, from Lola Vice, and the name is on and on. Kalani Jordan, who had a hell of a match, by the way, on the kickoff show on the NXT program against Blair Davenport, although she went over without going over in defeat. Phenomenal job there. What a way. And we will see if it continues, this bad blood between Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin. We saw Mr. Stone got injected into the match there, cause of momentary distraction on the big guy Braun Breaker, and it was enough for Corbin to get that victory. And of course, you can read the words out of your replay. Braun said with Corbin, this ain't over. So look for them to continue that feud tonight on NXT Live. And we got to whoop that trick. We're going to see the crowd is going to be on fire. Guarantee they open up with Trick Williams immediately, and that crowd is going to be whipping that trick from the very beginning. They're going to be chanting. I wouldn't be surprised if they give them signs. You know, my friend, we see our pal here on the Heel the Ring podcast, Terrence. He is there live. Also, Jay. You see Jay as well, that comes from time to time on the podcast. Also live in attendance, letting me know that they are live with some Whoop That Trick signs. So they're going to give the great entrance to the new North American champion, well-deserved, in Trick Williams. So that's going to be exciting to see how that's going to open up. We're also going to have a tag team here of Tyler Bates with Butch taking on Gallus, Mark Coffey, and the Wolfgang. That's going to be another one that I want to see there. Pretty strong. You know, these four competitors with some history, and right now it could be on a disadvantage on a 3-on-2 here. Will we see Rich Holiday? There's rumors maybe we'll get Mustache Mountain reunion in Shred 7. Who knows? You got to stay tuned to live NXT. Also, we can't wait to see who's going to step up to Ilya Dragunov. Will we have a number one contenders match to find out who will take on Ilya? Or do we get a trilogy with Carmelo Hayes and Ilya Dragunov as we start building for the 2-night special on Halloween Havoc? So we will see they will build that, and we'll have Blair Davenport and Gigi Dolan. Gigi Dolan finally getting her hands on Blair Davenport. Blair Davenport with a series of attacks on the women in the parking lot. Continue to beat up on the women, causing havoc. I'm thinking we might get a Nikita Lyons interruption on Blair Davenport. I think Nikita Lyons is just ready, as we saw our friends on the Let Me Talk to You podcast, and had a great podcast there talking about Nikita Lyons ready to return training. So please check out my friend Mr. J Movie Mania and Cleveland there on the Let Me Talk to You. You see that's a feature channel on there. You go there on community board. You'll see their channel, their logo. Give them a holler, say hello, tell them Jedi sent you, and definitely enjoy that content. So we're a few minutes away. Before we get the NXT Live ready to go. Of course, news and notes, the best kept secret out there. We saw Adam Copeland, aka Edge, join AEW over the weekend, part of AEW Wrestle Dream, and now he's going to be a full-time wrestler on the Con show on AEW, which is a good one. If you haven't seen my video, I encourage you to check out the video I did earlier today on my thoughts on Adam Copeland joining AEW, and how I asked the question, which two of the wrestling companies really got the edge? And I shared my thoughts there on that video. So it's a real quick my thought on Edge joining and how it benefits both companies and who really got the edge. All right, so we have level up matches. We're going to have Eldridge Enofe taking on Boa and Dante Chan. So Edric Enofe versus Boa and Dante Chan. Ivy Now versus Kaya Saint. Riley Osborne taking on Axiom, which I heard was with Axiom. And Travion Heights taking on Nathan Frazier. So I heard that was a banger. Thank you, Terrence, who is at the Performance Center live. Just send me the text over. He says we need to watch the Riley Osborne and Axiom because that is a banger of a match. They say that was a closing main event for Level Up. I can't wait to see that this Friday with him when we do our SmackDown watch along. So we'll be seeing that this Friday night, along after the SmackDown watch along. We always stay on for the half hour extra to watch Level Up. So that Level Up matchup are going to be Enofe and Malik Blade taking on Boa and Dante Chan. Ivy versus Kiana Saint. Riley Osborne and Axiom, which I heard was a banger, and Travion Heights taking on Nathan Frazier. So normally they show 3 matches. They the Level Up Cross tonight 4. So I wonder how of all 4 of those, how many are going to be on TV. Well, only time will tell. We're about 4 minutes away. 4 minutes away for the start of NXT Live, which I say it's going to open up with Trick Williams. I think they're going to give out fines. They're going to be ready to go to whoop the Trick chat. Only NXT knows how to celebrate Trick Williams to the fullest. That's going to be a remarkable opening sequence tonight on NXT Live tonight. Now, with Adam Copeland with AEW, I'm more than certain that Phil Brooks, aka CM Punk, will be returning to WWE. I think a way that you could, my goodness, now I wish Phil Brooks will be lenient to make a couple of appearances on NXT, because just think of Phil Brooks coming to NXT and he spikes the numbers where they actually beat Dynamite head to head. Oh, baby. He'll love to stick it to the con man and to the Bucks. Now, next Tuesday, if you're an NXT fan, we're going to be going up against the Dynamite edition. A special Dynamite will be moving to Tuesday nights due to the MLB playoffs. It wasn't done on purpose. It's because TNT knows that they're going to put baseball, a show that's a sporting event that's actually going to draw people to watch, take priority over the wrestling. So we will see if they're going to do better numbers. Look for WWE to announce something big. Maybe as Brian Pillman. We know they've been showing us the vignettes. They've been teasing us with Brian Pillman. In NXT, we saw the vignettes with the WCW, him with the remote control. I don't know if that's going to be enough to move the needle. Maybe you have another Ilya Dragunov challenging Seth freaking Rollins for, tag champion versus champion, or even Gunther and Ilya Dragunov. Maybe they'll ask, Gunther to go down to NXT to take on Ilya, and then, that's going to draw a name, or that's going to draw to WrestleMania. That's a WrestleMania match. And if you put that on Tuesday head-to-head with the Dynamite special, I think that would draw a lot of eyeballs. You promote the living crap out of it and tease a few other things there. Maybe you get a women's tag team. You get Piper Niven and Chelsea defend their titles, maybe against Metaphor, Jakari and Lash. I know they challenged Rousey and Baker. Didn't go anywhere. Maybe you do that and you have Nia Jax come in and just wreak havoc, for crossing the shows. All those different things where you have an interaction with her and Ava. Ava no longer part of Schism. Joe Gacy dismantled that asset, that group. And you know what? That's a way of teasing a bloodline, a female bloodline, kind of a group with Nia Jax and Ava. I know Ava's not ready, folks. I understand that. We know that. But you know what? If you just put some long-term booking storylines there where they cross paths in the back, that sounds very, very, very interesting. And that sounds very, very eye-raising. You raise your eyebrows and excitement. So if I was creative, I would do something like that to come back and get the eyeballs there. Is it going to move the needle? No, but if you put just enough for a lot of good stuff with it, with still showcasing the NXT talent, it will go great. Especially if you got the women's breakout tournament. Those ladies bring it. And I know these ladies want to bring it each and every night. You showcase Lola Price, have her match. Jada Parker, you showcase her match next week. And you go forward from there. So we get the then, the now, and the forever. We're about to start NXT. Gather your snacks, get you ready, and let's go. I don't know who's joining me tonight. I know Chef Dan is working late. I don't know if Samurai will be on it either. So it'll be a surprise. If not, you know what? Well, I'll fly the Millennium Falcon solo for now. Here we go. Now, what do you guys thought about that No Mercy introduction with the classic Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64? I think Nintendo 64 entrance. Yo, that was dope. I loved it. I mean, this is going to be the pay-per-view of the year. I thought this was better than Stand and Deliver, and I love Stand and Deliver. I watched it twice. This last tonight, my God, No Mercy was on fire. Phenomenal job there. I mean, I loved it. I mean, the pacing of the show, the amount of matches. It wasn't that overdrawn 15 matches and 6 hours of wrestling. We love wrestling, but when you do a pay-per-view where you put too many matches and it's 12 o'clock at night, you tend to roll your eyes, man. Let me get Chef Dan on with me tonight here. What's up, Chef?
Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Ducky, quack, quack. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing well. We're just talking about No Mercy, how wonderful that card was and phenomenal, and how they were saying how quickly they paced the show. 2.5 hours. Not oversaturated with the card. The action was so intense, and it just was to me pay-per-view of the year for NXT. I was telling you that I like the Stand and Deliver also, but this one just raised the notch of, my goodness, watchable over and over again.
Yeah, is a lot of replay value, but also this, because of the results of this, it made Raw interesting, and it made tonight even more so interesting. And now we're ready to see what are the repercussions of No Mercy.
Absolutely. Now, I was saying to the crowd, and I know Terrence gave me a little bit of insight. I think Terrence, I gave the Level Up card for this Friday night. They already filmed it. The arena is going to be full of Whoop That Trick with trick signs, and that's going to be the opening here after this promo vignette here, showing us what happened on No Mercy, and they're going to bring out the North American champion. He's going to get serenaded like he really deserves, because Trick has put in the work, and he really earned that North American title shot and the win, and I think the crowd respond. Phenomenal job seeing him on Monday Night Raw as well. So a star is being groomed, which I already knew. We already knew in the WWE. Look at Becky. They're showing the Becky versus Tiffany in that Extreme Rules match. Tiffany cut open on her. Oh man, here we go. No, they're gonna start with Becky Lynch. I'm actually surprised. Okay, I did not go to Twitter because I wanted to get a surprise. I should have done that. All right, so it's gonna be Becky. Now we're seeing that they pushed the Tegan Knox match to next Monday instead of being this Monday, I believe. Rightfully so, because that was a hell of a match. She might be sore. You got to give that body some recovery time, and all the jet lag and flying. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I think she was in a sling on Monday night. She was in an arm sling on Monday, so even seeing her lift up the title right now, she's probably just
precautionary sling. It's great to see her there, and she looks like she's enjoying her time in NXT here. There's Terrence. I saw Terrence already. I love seeing Terrence on TV.
Where?
He's behind Booker T, but he's like in the third row behind. When they showed her the Booker T commentary section, he's on the third row.
Okay.
And they're gonna show him right now. He's clapping next to the big guy that's got the hands clapping. There, he just pointed. There's Terrence. He's up. He's in the second row behind the guy with the U shirt, with the red U shirt, and he's clapping. That's Terrence. I know my brother.
I see him at NXT at backstage.
There you go. It's cool, man. I can't wait with all of us, man, are in an event. All of us all together, man. That's one of my this dream to go out there, and we all, even if it's not NXT, WrestleMania or something, we all can just go and watch this all together and really mark out like a bunch of marks, man.
Nah, trust me, it's gonna come true. It's gonna come through.
That's gonna be fun, man. I think I'm gonna lose my voice. We got the Trick Williams shirts. So good job on Trick Williams with the shirts. You know, of course, little inside baseball. Those are part of the Whoop That Trick comedy skit. But I like it. I like it.
Mm.
And if they're selling them, I'm gonna purchase one. If they're selling one, I will purchase a Trick Williams shirt. And of course, those folks that are wearing the Trick Williams shirt in front there, those are friends of the podcast. Let Me Talk to You podcast. That's John, Movie Mania, Jack, and Cleveland are my buddies, of course. I got a little bone to pick. They haven't come and showing me a little bit of love in a while. It's been a couple weeks. So I will make sure when I call them and talk to them and say, hey, what happened? You guys took a left turn in Albuquerque. Oh, Lyra. That's the match I want to see. Man, Lyra looks very different tonight. Okay. Okay, Lyra. Now, with Lyra Valkyria, she's not a short girl, but she kind of walks like she's small.
Yeah.
Like she walks like this. Like when you can tell when she becomes an old lady, she becomes a little bit hunched. Her posture. She needs to walk her posture. There's a little kid that I always see on the bus. He's cool. He always comes with his grandfather. Okay, so we have a back and forth promo. So it looks like Lyra Valkyria wants to challenge Becky. That's probably going to happen. Remember, they got to build for the Halloween HAVOC special coming up. Oh God, that guy with that fat dude with the white beard. That's why you gotta be conscious of what you wear. He's sweaty. Look at his shoulders.
Yeah.
With the white.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
He smells like a. You know he smells like a bag of onions.
I've always wanted to go to an NXT event with you, but now I don't know if.
Well, you're gonna like it. I want you to go. Yes, it's okay. You know, as long as you put some baby powder. You know, you can. But you can't help what the other stinkos do. But if you go there, you're not gonna.
Okay.
They're cheering big time Becks. It's a little nervous on that promo there. It's okay. Calm down. Hey, there's go Pedro. Pedro is another friend of mine with the big long beard and the yellow shirt that looks like superstar Billy Graham. And then you got our friend the Hobbit. He looks like, you'll see it. You can't miss the Hobbit. He looks like a Hobbit. Little short dude, like a troll. That's a good friend. Andre, he's cool, dude. You're gonna know them before you even go to the NXT. You're like, oh.
I'm sorry, man.
Oh.
These guys are hilarious.
Hey, Indy's back. Oh, it's great to see Indy back. Good to see the People's Champ is a return to NXT. I see a number 1 contenders match. Yeah, she never lost her title. She had to relinquish it due to injury and getting called up to Raw. That's right. That's right, Indy. Oh, she made a good point. Yeah, that's right. That NXT is home. That's right. Oh, we got a means of interference here. It's Cora Jade now. What is this? But here's the one thing though. There's too much of a balance in too many faces. All these ladies are faces. Oh, look at what are you wearing there?
Dude, how many people are gonna come out and sing her praises? It's
I
about
don't
to get
know,
annoying.
As long as they come dressed like that, they're good.
They're about to make her a heel, isn't they?
It looks like it. She got the heel look, doesn't she? With the tights and the leather jacket. They're booing her. They're booing Roxanne Perez.
No, it's just, I told you, it's a love fest. It gets sickening.
That's a problem with. That's why, and this is an issue, Shaddan. They're gonna take this show out of Tuesdays from the Performance Center because of the crowd. They don't allow the baby faces to get any. They don't give the baby faces any love for a while. Then they start booing them, and they don't like that. They don't want that. They want to keep that baby face and heel, but the crowd don't allow it. And they're gonna end up taking the show on the road out of the Performance Center because of the crowd. So they're gonna have a #1 contenders match. Watch, triple threat. Watch, I can smell it.
Yeah.
Yep. No, come on, man. Kevin should work for the WWE as a booker. Man, you got Santa Claus. Why you put Santa Claus all the way up in the top? Halloween Havoc night 1. All right. Indy, Roxanne, and Lara Valkyria. That's gonna be a banger of a match. These ladies can bring it. Indy is the NXT People's Champion, quote unquote. And now they're going to show some more on Candy here with their NXT Breakout Tournament. Put the tablet under your tongue because you're going to see some nice women here who can wrestle. MMA Bellator star, former Bellator star, Lela Vice, Jada Parker.
Isn't Lola Vice? Who's Lola Vice?
That's Valerie. That's Valerie.
Danny Palmer. Okay. Kalani Jordan.
Mm-hmm. Jakara Jackson.
Grace.
Jakara Jackson is Charence's favorite there. And we invited him. We invited him to come with us. They invited him to the program, to the event that we were invited to, and he didn't go. He missed out a chance to talk to Jakari Jackson live in person. Oh, it's Tuesday night fight night. They got Butch and Tyler Bates. Let's go. I like this tag team. Big Strong Boy and the Butch. Let's go. They should call this BSB, British Strong Boys. That's what I would call them. BSB and your team of PSB, British Strong Boys. There's the first commercial of Papa John's. They're going to make people hungry. Some liminal messages. Oh, my hand hurts. Ah, we got a non-NXT lover. Change the channel.
Nah, I'm good. I keep it on there. I like my wrestling.
I think the con man needs your subscribership. So go on, wait for tomorrow night, 24 hours. and wait for the con man there to because they're gonna need all the ratings they need. So, in the words of LA Knight, nah.
Yeah, that's yeah. Come on.
People still have that negative concept of NXT. They know it's just because of their letters NXT. Like,
I'm way past it now because it's. I'm sorry to say it, but they've put NXT. If you've been paying attention to wrestling since the beginning of NXT, you see it like it slowly but surely started to bring in superstars of today. But then also, like, once you get back into the wrestling fold like I do, you really hear about like, oh, black and gold was the golden days. It makes you go like, damn, I feel like I missed the whole era of wrestling that was just.
Well, we're watching them now on the main roster.
And we're watching
the
them,
black
yeah.
era. They're right now in control.
But like to
and
hear,
huh? No, I'm saying, you know what was cool about it? Because we're watching these guys and girls now, and 3 more years or a couple years later, they're gonna be controlling Raw and SmackDown, and we saw their growth from NXT, from level up to NXT, and we're really gonna enjoy their ride once they go up there. Like, ooh, wow.
Yeah, but also like the crazy part is like the reason, like, I don't know how else to say it. You guys got your OVW moment. You got to see Batista be Leviathan. You guys got to see John Cena be who he was, and Randy Orton. Exactly. You guys got to see all of that. So like that's why like it's like that's why I'm watching it now. It's because like you never know when the next brand of superstars is gonna come up, and it's starting to look like they're about to like slow, like not now. I can't say not. I don't even know whether it is gonna be now. You never really know, but there's gonna be a batch of superstars that you like. You should have really been there to watch their growth.
Absolutely. You got and ask her, and you know what, you a little bit there, you kind of got it out of me because I was going to be my next video. I did one today about Adam Copeland, you know, Edge, who has the edge with him joining, which company has the edge literally with Adam Copeland, and I made a video on that, and you could check it out there. You hear my thoughts. My next video that I had there with the No Mercy card that we saw. You could say 75% of those folks on the card, they could be on Raw and SmackDown immediately. The way they're telling stories with their characters in the ring, promos, they could be on Raw and SmackDown any time, and they could you could put and business as usual, and that's why a guy like Adam Copeland at 44, 45 is expendable. You know, yes, he's a Hall of Famer. We appreciate it. We gave you the right send off. We didn't bury you. You didn't have to, and you didn't you didn't get pinned on your last matches. You went out on top. You got celebrated. Now let's get the young youth wrestlers ready to go and go forward. And that's what the WWE did there. And that's what's the next video on the potential of all these wrestlers that they're going to have here coming up soon. Oh, here comes Gallus. Now, Gallus, when they first showed up, they were pretty awesome. They got a little corny, or I don't know, maybe stale, because Gallus were hard-hitting British Strong Bruisers, man. They were brawling now, and they kind of like, I don't know, after dropping the NXT title, I feel like they're kind of like now spinning their wheels. They got over with the crowd. And then once they dropped the titles, and they just haven't seemed to pick up that momentum. They need to heat them up there, but man, here we go. This is going to be a good match, I hope. I think it's going to be a good banger here. Oh, it's Butch. Oh, what a clothesline by Butch. Oh, Butch now get Wolfgang. Now all these guys are wrestled each other before. Oh, Wolfgang with a clothesline. This is part, and Chef, this is product of NXT UK now. They used to have a NXT UK, and with the pandemic and so forth, they merged it with NXT and they got rid of the UK. And these are all these UK wrestlers. They also produce great talented wrestlers like a Finn Balor, Rhea Ripley, in the NXT. If you wasn't watching NXT UK, and I feel like an idiot not watching it, I missed out on some. And Gunther came from there, Imperium came from there. I miss seeing them going up, and I'm like, but great thing about it, when you have the Peacock, you could go back and see those matches. Alenia Dragunov versus Gunther. Oh man, there was some good stuff going on.
They play those highlights all over on Twitter whenever they get the chance.
That show was a really good show. Unfortunately, I don't know if WWE did a disservice for not promoting it.
It was just the fact that the pandemic came at the wrong time.
It killed the NXT UK because it was a good show, man, and they had a good crowd. They had also a good crowd in their performance center there. It was a really good crowd.
Like, we forget, like, Vince lost on 2 folds. We forget that during the pandemic he lost on 2 folds because he lost through WWE and the XFL. Remember, they had to shut down the XFL and sell it. Yes. Jen, I'll be right back.
Which is going to merge now with the USFL. Rock will merge his company, which is pretty cool. Oh, what a move there by Tyler Bates. Now here's Tyler Bates. Oh, he's trying to pick up. Of course, his nickname is the Big Strong Boy. Oh, what a European uppercut there by Wolfgang. Bates now. Bates with a knee lift. Now second ropes. And to get the second rope on European uppercut. Tags Butch. Here's a double team, double drop kick as Wolfgang goes flying out in the middle of the apron. Here comes Coffee. Now they're going to do double joint manipulation on the fingers. Oh, man, do that on Coffee. And now here's Wolfgang. Oh, they used the punch. Oh, Butch and Bates look like a tag team. Oh, goodness, God gracious. They got Gallus recovering and retreating, and they go to the commercial break. What a good start. Pretty good banger match there between these two. I really like this. I really am enjoying this tag team between Tyler Bates and Butch. I really like them there. I don't know if Butch is going to stay in the NXT level. Would like them possibly challenging Tony D'Angelo and Stacks. I'm not saying for them to win the title. I would like to see them possibly at Halloween Havoc have a title match where they fall short, and then you might have a series of match that Butch goes back and forth. Or maybe he brings Tyler Bates up to the main roster with the Brawling Brutes. We know Survivor Series is about to start. We're getting into after the Halloween Havoc. And, of course, we have Crown Jewel. And after Fastlane, we got Fastlane this Saturday. Crown Jewel is the next WWE Premium Live event before Survivor Series War Games. Maybe you start pivoting and start adding alliances, people working with one another so we can start building for that card. Because Crown Jewel is like a whole separate event. We saw last year they wanted Logan Paul, who had a hell of a match with Roman Reigns. I think it's a whole separate. You could still continue some storylines in Crown Jewel, but that's more like a special feature show for folks out in Saudi Arabia. I don't know if they can, I kind of like them to start building for the Survivor Series. So when they come back from Crown Jewel, they get into Survivor Series mode with the War Games matchup, which you kind of see it a little bit on Raw and SmackDown. Now the question is, are they going to include NXT? NXT does not have a premium live event in November, although they do have a deadline in December. That's a final premium live event for all of WWE across the board in 2023. But I would love for them to include NXT in the War Games, Chef Dan. Oh man, they did that.
Oh hell yeah!
Years ago. Ooh, that was banger. You had some matchups that we didn't even think of. Like, it was a hell of a NXT part of the part of the Survivor Series, where they had the champions versus champions, the team NXT. That we had the horsewomen. Oh man, it was just. If you haven't watched that one, you gotta watch that Survivor Series again. That was a good one, man.
Yo, you know what I love? I love when wrestling does the random faction, the faction rejoins, a rejoining of a faction from time to time. When when they just you can feel it starting to brew up, but then you really don't see it coming, and out of nowhere, boom, you get hit with a Raw versus SmackDown. You're like, oh, okay. And I remember the first time they did Raw versus SmackDown, it was beautiful.
That was good.
Oh,
it was good because you got into it. Because regardless of the fact, you kind of like and there was really no other wrestling shows, so you kind of picked a side. You were a Raw guy. Yeah, you picked a side, and that was cool. There was nothing wrong with that.
What were you?
I was like Raw. I didn't hardly get to watch SmackDown even when they were on Tuesday nights, and when they were on Thursday, and then Friday nights. Forget about it because I was always out. Either family event or something. I couldn't really get to watch a lot of Friday night SmackDown. To me that was a going out day. Dinner, movie, something. Okay, now when you're young, we're recently married, you go out a lot. Now as you get older, you tend to be more of a homebody. And the pandemic made me more like closure. Let's get Samurai in for a minute. Hey, Samurai.
What's going on?
Hello. Yeah, we're watching here NXT live, brother.
Nice. Yeah, I saw you were live for earlier.
No, it was tape.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, I recorded it, then I aired it, and so it could go. So I have to sit down on the live button.
All right.
Mm-hmm. I actually was taking a nap when that video rolled. I think it was around 6 o'clock.
It was, yeah, 6 o'clock.
Yeah, I was waking up from my nap.
Yeah. So what? I heard half what you were talking about, but because I was dealing with other things. But what exactly? What are your thoughts on what I told you and what I sent you?
Oh, it's on the video.
Well,
I did the whole video.
I'm gonna have to watch it again because
you gotta tune in to the video right now, because and then I'm not gonna have anyone who's watching us watch the video.
All right. Well, I'll watch it again.
But I gave you a quick summary. I agree that both. The question, if you look at the title of the video, was, who really got the edge? And and I break it down. I think both companies did a good job, and I explain it in details how and why, and what's the pros and cons on deciding. Oh, look at the big boy with the airplane spin on the big guy, Wolfgang. Man, that guy is strong. Tyler Bates.
Tyler Bates is quite strong. He is a big, strong boy.
Yes, indeed. How do you like? I like this tag team between Butch and Tyler Bates, man. They are doing a hell of a job together.
It's a really good tag team, but it also makes you wonder, is something wrong with what's his name?
Rich Holland.
Rich Holland, yeah.
I don't think he's hurt. I mean, he was just on SmackDown not too long ago.
I think they're trying to cool him down, man. Or they need more training, because he got that reputation of hurting, or they're just waiting him out of sight. Oh, there's a 3 cover as the big strong boy. I like to call them the British Strong Boys. BSB. They would be a tag team, but oh, wait a minute, it's a 3-on-2 now. Maybe Rich Holland comes out here to help out. Let's see. Or is it Trent Seven? Wait, Brawling Boots. It's Rich Holland. Speaking of the devil, there he goes. Oh, there's a clothesline. Oh, he's in there.
You know that he's the originally part of Mustache Mountain, right? Trent Seven and
oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, Trent Seven, Pete Dunne, and Tyler Bate. They're all part of British Strong Style, which is basically they're a trio tag team, and they were as a tag team. It was Tyler Bate and Trent Seven were Mustache Mountain.
See, I didn't know that. See, I know you watch and Shedan Samurai did watch a lot of NXT UK, and for him this is familiarity, and I like to go to him with that. And I'm glad you mentioned that because I did not know that's a group there. Now, I like it if they keep them all together. Maybe they could bring up a Tyler Bates, because really there's not much for him to do much in NXT, and you could still get him out there. He's a good wrestler. He can get some for the kids, stuff like that. Also, we know that Sheamus, 45 years old. Maybe he's got another 2 years left in him, full time, or maybe a year really strong full time, where he's gonna probably say, I'm gonna quit, or managerial type of role, maybe. Like Bobby Lashley transitioning. Maybe you could have that with Sheamus. Now you have these other 3 gentlemen. You got something cooking there.
Yeah. I mean, the Brawling Brutes. I hope they just at some point they're gonna have to change his name back to Pete Dunne. I'm still holding on to that. I'm gonna die on that hill.
Yeah. I know you could die on the hill, but don't stay on it too much, because the ants start biting, and then you get all these welts from the ants biting on that. Especially if they're fire ants. Oof. Those bastards.
They are very painful.
Oh, tell me about it. We have a lot of them here in Florida. And everything is sugar sand. So even when I'm doing the houses there, you got to be careful. You see, they're all over the place. They're a pain in the neck.
Oh my
but
God.
no. I like the fact now for Halloween Havoc, you have now a 6-man tag. You can have Holland, the Brawling Brutes. Now you can call them Brawling Brutes if you want. With Tyler Bates taking on now Callis. I like it. It's giving us something. That's the way of getting us invested on trios. Not slapping a bunch of guys 3-on-3 and go. TV time, go. I'm gonna put you all guys together there. I'm gonna make it was organically done. And part of the storyline, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I wonder what they're gonna do with Becky Lynch tonight, because I know that she was.
Well, did you see the open? No, you didn't see the opening promo.
Nope.
Okay, so let me bring you up to speed on that opening promo. Becky Lynch came out, started cutting a promo, interrupted by Laura Valkyria. She came out, gave her. It was a tongue bath of ass kissing. Then you had Roxanne Perez finally came out second. Actually third. Who was after? It was because they said it was
Indy Hartwell.
Indy Hartwell came back, and she made a hell of a good point, because Indy said, she never lost that title. She had to relinquish it, and they didn't tell her that she could go Mondays and Tuesdays and Fridays to defend that, and she never lost that title, which he made a good point. Y'all took this title off of me because I was going up to Raw. Meanwhile, Becky's with the title and Dominic, and they're back and forth all over the place. And I love that they pull, and that's come. You know where that came from? That promo came from Shawn Michaels, because rumors has it that the NXT creative Michaels and his team were not so thrilled when Mustafa Ali got released because they were putting the North American title on him, and they did not know that. And this is a way of Shawn Michaels throwing a jab back at the higher ups, not just for Paul Levesque, but TKO Endeavor for cutting, making those kind of cuts. He's probably saying, don't mess with my cooking in my kitchen. Don't stick your ladles in my kitchen because I am a Michelin star chef, and Chef Dan knows one because he is one. Has wanted to get Chef Dan over.
No, he's absolutely right. All he asks is that you don't mess with his ingredients.
Right. Like
I'm cooking, don't mess with my ingredients.
I saw that thing you sent me on that DM you sent me. I saw that.
Oh, that was hilarious.
You want a steak sauce, but you don't want any red wine in it. Are you crazy?
Exactly. And they're showing the outcome here, the Heritage Cup, and they show the new North American champion as he's being raised by his hand by Dragon Lee. And let's see, and we got Roxanne Perez. Oh, tonight is the triple threat. Oh no, it's tonight. It's how long we have it. Okay, never mind. We got now we get the new champion, Ilya Dragunov. I think it's going to be Corbin who's going to be who's going to try to wants a piece of Dragunov for the world title.
I think it's going to be me.
One thing Chef and Samurai, you know what he botched. Oh, he botched getting on that rope. Oh my God. He just butchered that.
Who, Ilya?
Yeah.
Bad luck for a champion. New champion, yeah.
Hey, you know what? Things happen, you know. He's excited. He found his
and I was about to compliment him. I was about to give him a huge compliment saying, I mentioned both of you guys' name, was that, oh, they say you deserve it. Well, not after getting on that rope. Was him and Gunther, you saw both of them come out with their titles to cut promos and in suits. They show class and dignity to a world champion. I mean, I personally thought that's the way you want to think of a champion, in a suit. You know, wow. I don't know.
Yeah, that's how it's a champion's supposed to be represented. Like, I mean, usually, like Seth Rollins, for example, he wears outlandish things. Like, what is he wearing most of the time?
But it's caused your attention.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying. It's just Seth needs to present himself more like a champion. Like even Shinsuke, when he's out there, he doesn't have to wear a suit, but he does. He's not even a champion. He presents himself.
But he's wearing his cultural gear, which is also iconic. It's also showing respect to his culture. It's the same thing when Jinder Mahal will come out when he had his turban and he had his. That's cool. That's there's a time and place always, and I like that respectability there, and I like that to see them in that suit. Santo Escobar, like I know Chef Dan said, he looks like a heel. He looks like a boss when he wears that suit and comes out there. There's something about that presentation. I like it. It's buttoned up.
Yeah.
Wrestling knows how to, like, there's certain times when people wear suits and it's just a look with them.
Oh! The North American champ is here. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Look at that. Oh, they go for good teeth. I like it. Oh, yeah, baby.
That's going to be a meme, I take. I mean, if it's not already a meme, it's going to be one.
Whoop that trick. I like it. There you go. Ooh, congratulations to the Dragunov. Oh, somebody won. Okay. NXT North American Champion.
Do you think they call up Carmelo? Do you think they have him go for the North American Championship? Or do you think it's just stay out of?
We were talking about that on Saturday night. We thought Trilogy sells, and Chef Dan. In the words of Chef Dan, he said, "You know what? Trilogy sells." So there might be a trilogy here for Deadline, and what I think is going to happen is maybe at the Rumble when we'll see Carmelo Hayes make his debut. You could still squeeze, I think, one more match from Carmelo if you want to in the NXT full time. In our opinion.
I agree with you. I mean, he's done all he can in NXT, so he's ready for the main roster definitely. I mean, like they're already pushing.
Ooh.
They're gonna. I believe that it's gonna be a 6-man tag at Fastlane this coming Saturday. Rey Mysterio and Santos versus Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits.
What's up, Mr. Donnell Davis? Saying what's up to us here. Chef Dan and myself and Mr. Sarah. We say what's up to you, Mr.
Salute.
Donnell Davis.
Yo. Do you think that they use Dragon Lee in that 6-man tag on Saturday?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I do too. Because he's already facing Austin Theory at the SmackDown.
Mm-hmm. They might just Giovanni Vinci him. A couple matches in NXT for a couple of weeks, know the WWE system. And Giovanni Vinci was in NXT not for that long after they repackaged him. And he went right to we saw him debut on SummerSlam and never looked back to NXT. So I think that's what's going to happen with Dragon Lee. It looks like he don't really need to be in NXT, to be honest with you.
No, he doesn't. I mean, he's already got he's only 25, I think. So he's got the experience, and plus he comes from a wrestling family,
Yeah, let me hear this promo for a minute, Chef Samurai.
I don't like this, and it's the crowd's fault.
Absolutely. Now Melo missed. See, I don't like it. They were kissing his ass when, especially you wanted Braun Breaker to lose that title to Melo, and now you're turning on Melo. See, that's what I don't like about that.
NXT is a bunch of bipolar fans over there.
Oh, speaking of Dom, here comes Dominic. Now, is Dominic coming alone, or what's the deal here? Yeah, he's alone. They gave him an ultimatum, right?
I heard he was coming with the rest of Judgment Day. JD McDonough and JD McDonough and Damien.
They keep doing him, and I love it. He looks around to embrace the booze. He likes that, Chef Dan.
Yeah.
He likes the booze. Man, look at that mullet. Look at that world-class mullet. He must fly to Mississippi to get that mullet done. Oh, you think Alabama?
Yo, Trick Williams got aura, bro.
I'm telling you.
Trick got aura, bro.
He's got it, bro. They keep booing him. I know how he stops. Ooh, whoop that Trick.
Yo, Trick. Yo, Trick. Yo, I'm sorry. Trick is gold.
I told you. Oh, here's the Bulls.
Excuse me.
Oh, putting some dissension. 6'4", 240, still mellow shadow. Yo, he's playing with his head. Oh. Trick fell for that one. But Melo defended that title with Trick Williams by his side all the time.
That's true. He did.
Now just reverse the roles. Oh, there's the whoop that Trick. That Trick. Oh yeah. But oh yeah. Oh, they show Indy with Dexter Lumis stand and deliver. That was a great moment. We marked out from when Indy won that title with Dexter helping her up the stairs. And they show when Indy relinquished the title on May 2nd with that leg injury. And here's Indy Hartwell. All right. Oh, I know, man. I know the crowd must be so excited to see her back. They go to commercial break. She's gonna be giving high fives, taking pictures. That's Indy Hartwell. Whenever she will come out in NXT, and when they go on commercial long breaks, she doesn't stand in the ring. She goes all around the whole arena, outside the front, and she takes pictures. She hugs little kids, little girl. Oh, that's why I say she's the people's champion. Yeah. And she's going to commercial break. Guaranteed she's going right now. She's going to roll out of the ring and go right, say hello to everyone. Guaranteed. That's Indy Hartwell. And that's her. Every time, no matter if she's on every week, she does the same thing. And very fan friendly, picture friendly. That's why I hope in the main roster, fans really appreciate, and I hope they allow her during the house shows for her to do that stuff because
look. Here's the important part though. They may not get it then, but they'll get it now because No Mercy just put NXT on the map. For the people that weren't paying attention, No Mercy put NXT on the map for those people because that was 10 out of 10.
Yes, I agree with you there. Now I know. I was mentioning it earlier before you guys came on that I know that a bill for Halloween Havoc and they made the triple threat for Halloween Havoc. They kind of missed. I don't know. I'm not saying missed the ball. They could have had that triple threat next week. Because next week, the NXT will go head-to-head with AEW. AEW is moving to Tuesday nights just for one night due to the baseball playoffs. And you want to put on a hell of a card where you want to destroy AEW, or at least come even. If you get even with AEW in the ratings, you want to, you beat them on your night. It's like, wow, that would say a lot for NXT. And you want to put some bangers there. That would have been one there.
I mean, I think it'll. I think there'll still be a very good card because when you they've just been doing this with. I'm not even saying they're not trying hard, but in the same note, they have been doing this. It seems so far they've been doing a lot of stuff effortlessly, and then coming off the heels of NXT No Mercy. You can kind of play, not to say play around, but with this night, you can chill out and then have the next night, like, you know, this can build on to something else. Like, we still haven't seen Braun Breaker yet. So next week could be Braun Breaker in the ring.
I was saying, you know, what I would try to do to combat that, to people to draw and watch your show, NXT over Dynamite, because I know it's gonna, you know, I think Edge is gonna have his first match, I believe, that night, Tuesday. What I would have done.
His first match is actually on Collision against.
Okay. Okay, but I would have had Ilya with this promo challenge Gunther, champion versus champion, non-title. Come on down, let's have a champion versus champion, and you feature that next Tuesday night when, you know, people are gonna want to watch that. That's people want to watch that in WrestleMania, but a non-title champion versus champion match.
What's at stake?
Just having them go at it. Like, you don't have to have a clean, no one has to go over. You can have shenanigans, interference, or disqualification, whatever. But man, just that headline, Dragunov versus Gunther. Oof. That's pay-per-view quality, but man.
I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the match. It's just you haven't built it properly.
We got them. So we got all the ladies in the ring. So they are going to give us the triple threat now. I'm confused. I thought it was Halloween Havoc that we're going to do this, but no, it's tonight. See, they could have had this done next week.
No, they're doing this to decide the contender for Halloween Havoc.
They could have had this done next week when you had Dynamite against this, but okay. What is going on? Salute to you. Thank you for joining us tonight. Sure card. Oh, double suplex. I got Indy. Come on, Indy. I kind of want to see Indy, but it's going to be Laura Valkyria. Who do you like in a triple threat match? I think it's going to be Laura Valkyria versus Becky.
When is
who would it?
when is the breakout tournament start?
I believe tonight. Ooh.
So once they do, like, I would have done. I mean, I've heard the same thing throughout every, like, wrestling YouTube channel I follow. Is I would have had Jade Cargill debut in that and have her win the whole thing. You know, that's the best way to showcase her skill and build her up.
But here's the thing: with the women's breakout, you're rewarding those ladies for the hard work they put in the Performance Center with a breakout tournament, putting in a tournament, because they felt that these are the ladies that put the work and ready to be showcased in the NXT universe. You have her come in who just got there 2 weeks ago, and then to destroy everyone. All these ladies put on that hard work. How are you going to tell these ladies, oh, good job, continue working hard, when you have this lady come out from nowhere and destroy them? You know, they're trying to build confidence and reward these ladies for their hard work week after week since they've been in the Performance Center.
I get it. I'm just saying that's what I've heard that, and it's like, you know, I don't agree with it, but
in a way it makes sense. I understand that. You know, that's her way of making a splash. She's a breakout tournament, and she has a contract to take on the champion at any time. And that's a nice build, but you're going to destroy the confidence and the hard work of those ladies in that breakout tournament. That's the only reason. That's the only thing there, because I'm pretty sure that's what they were saying. You know, I'm pretty sure that's an incentive for these ladies working. If you work yourself hard and show improvement with your coaches, with your trainers and your bookers, we're gonna put you. You know, you have a chance for those tournaments, and we're gonna select the names who coaches think are ready to be showcased on TV on a breakout tournament. And I think, you know, I guarantee that that's a little bit peek behind closed doors or behind the curtain, like they call it. That's why they do those kind of tournaments on there. And I'm going to answer this question real quick. How did Becky end up in NXT? Well, Tiffany Stratton, the champion, made a botch. Now, she said she was going to be one of the best NXT champions of all time, and she started naming the NXT champions, and she named Becky Lynch, which Becky Lynch until recently has never won the NXT title. So out of a botch segment, they made money out of it, because now they bought a feud with Tiffany and Becky went down and won the title from Tiffany, and they had a hell of a rematch on No Mercy that was just off the charts, and that's where we got Becky back up in NXT as a women's champion.
Let me ask a question. Do you think it was a legitimate botch, or do you think they planned this?
No, it was. I'm gonna go by it. My opinion. It's not facts. It's just me. The way I saw it, it was a legitimate botch. Because you know why I say it was a legitimate botch, Chef? In my opinion, because 20 minutes later, they cut a vignette promo where Tiffany was mad, saying, "You know, I don't care what the intro says. It's saying that Becky Lynch was an NXT champion. Who cares? I so what? I made a mistake." And she kind of when they put a backtracked on the same night of her cutting a promo that she called a mistake, and she's irrelevant anyway. So they say, it's gold. From that mistake, we're gonna make money, and they stepped into poop, and now they're gonna turn it into chicken salad.
Okay.
That's just my opinion. Now, I could be wrong and say, oh, they knew what they were doing. They made her say that. I don't know. It's a punishment, yes. Because I think it's a punishment why she dropped the title. Due to I said it before many times on my program here, was so she could learn her history and learn, what you come out of your mouth. Be careful what you say in your promos, because it has repercussion on getting you over or taking away generating heat or totally being buried. So they're giving her that mulligan. Tiffany is, lost that title, but they gave her that rematch where she shined. So I think that was a lesson learned for Tiffany, in my opinion. But that's okay, because you see what is being born here. Now we have a hell of a triple threat match with these ladies, and you have Becky Lynch who's drawing eyeballs to the product because everybody wants to watch her. That was a good job. They stepped in poop, and they're making chicken salad out of it, man. That's great.
Okay.
Because Tiffany's a star. Now you see her mocking Charlotte Flair. And the thing was, it was supposed to be Charlotte Flair that she was really going to go with the program, because you saw her at SmackDown with the NXT Championship on a Charlotte Flair match, holding the title up, like mocking her. So her promo, I believe they were going to do a program with Charlotte, and I think Charlotte eventually was going to take her title from her and all this other stuff, because Charlotte would draw eyeballs to the NXT, but her botch or her mouth, they went Becky Lynch route, which is working out great, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because Charlotte lives.
Doesn't that make Becky did Becky win the women's tag team champion?
She's a Grand Slam champion. Grand Slam champion. And Charlotte lives here in the Performance Center in Orlando. So that's why I was going to help her with that title. I don't know where Becky Lynch lives. I don't think she lives in the Orlando area. I could be wrong. I know Seth has a school still in Davenport, wrestling school. I don't know if he lives in Davenport. I doubt it. But who knows?
Yeah, he lives in Orlando.
You know what I will say, though? Yeah, because they had to have settled down somewhere, yeah. But what I can say is, though, like that I like the fact that they make both Seth and Becky workhorse champions.
Oh yeah, and Gunther too. Gunther's is the true really workhorse champion there. He's taking on comers since he's been champion, and my goodness, the way they closed out Monday Night Raw with Ciampa.
Yeah, Ciampa was a great That one I almost didn't know if they were gonna let if Ciampa was gonna win the matchup. I really didn't know.
When they had a contract signing, and I know I didn't watch it fully, and we were doing a football game, keeping an eye on it, and they had a contract, and then they had that match that night. I kind of looked and said, I think Gunther might lose this title tonight.
Yeah,
Ciampa.
Yeah, but he didn't. So.
Yeah, but you got Johnny Gargano back.
Yeah, you did. I mean,
now they're complaining that he didn't get a big pop when he came out. Oh my God! Wrestling fans can never be content.
He actually did.
he
honestly.
did. I watched the video. He got a great pop.
According to Busted Open by Bully Ray, he said this morning he didn't get a good pop. It felt like no one cared. I mean, anyway, that show tongue baits and they have their tongue so far up Tony Khan's ass that you can smell the shit out of their mouths.
I mean, that's true. I mean, but
absolutely,
dude. I remember Bully Ray said this on Busted Open one time. He was like, the night that Rock came, apparently, LA Knight got a bigger pop than him. I'm like, bro, no.
I mean,
I'm telling you,
the Rock's always gonna get a pop no matter what. You know
what the problem is? These guys got a lot of followers. They have influence, and they want to persuade what people think. And there's nothing wrong with that.
The Rock is gonna get a pop no matter what. He could just he could take a crap in the ring and that'll still get a pop.
And there's nothing wrong. LA Knight got a pop as well.
Mm-hmm.
LA Knight got a pop as well. There's nothing wrong with LA Knight getting that pop. And at the end of the day, as long as they're getting a reaction. If they get no reaction, that's what you're worried about. It doesn't matter who loud reaction, who doesn't. You got a reaction. No matter if it's boos, where they can't stand you like a Dominic Mysterio, or you're over zealous cheering for you. You got a reaction. But when they sit on their hands and they stay quiet, and you hear crickets, and you can hear the mouth breathers in the arena breathing, then you have a problem. Oh, there's a pin. 2. Oh, Roxanne kicked out. Hey, you're not watching it. I'm Samurai. I said, if you look by Booker T and up by Chase U, when they go to the Booker T side of the camera, you see Terrence sitting there, second row.
All right. If I can get Peacock back, I'll check it out.
Yeah, he's over by the guy. There's a big dude with a Chase U shirt on the front row by the announce table, and Terrence is this second seat above him. And then, Pop Rocks. We got the Pop Rocks. 1, 2. No. Kiana James. Oh. Becky kicked Kiana in the face. Now, they had a little bit of a rivalry. Another wrestler who's getting up and coming. Here's Laura Valkyria ready to fly. There she goes. 1, 2. Valkyria will go, and she is the #1 contender. So, Valkyria versus Becky Lynch. Okay. Good job, Myra. This is the second opportunity at the NXT Women's Champion. Good job for Laura Valkyria.
Two Irish boys.
Man, Roxanne hit the hot box. And there's Kiana James coming in to interfere. Now, that's another wrestler who's up and coming. Kiana James, another one. I mean, she's very underrated for Kiana James. Oh, both ladies step up. Tuesday, October 24th, night 1. Who's coming in? Oh, it's Tegan Knox. That's right. Becky has to fight Tegan Knox.
Yeah, that's supposed to be next week.
That's right. Don't overestimate Tegan Knox. They want to give her a push. They've been giving her a push these past few weeks,
Yeah.
which is cool. They cut away from Tegan. They show Carmelo backstage. Oh, Braun. Ooh, 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 ooh. It's a cute feeling. That's true. It's true.
I do find it funny that people are still butthurt over.
I like his. I love this. I love it. Chef, listen to that promo. I love this. I love this, Braun. Come on, Braun. That's one of his best promos, baby.
You know, I don't understand.
Oh, the best promo Braun has ever freaking cut. Oh, let's go, baby. Everyone knows I'm a big Braun Breaker mark, so. Oh, baby. There was a lot of truth to that. And he was so real.
Time out. I'm sorry. Cause if Braun and Melo somehow become superpowers,
woo!
But the heel version of the superpower,
Melo was the heel. Melo was a heel. It's just the crowd turned him into a face. He was always a heel.
No, but see, here's the crazy part though. Like this crowd is so finicky, or they're just so flaky. I don't trust them. I don't like, and wrestling is, that's why
I keep saying what I'm saying, Chef. They're going to take this show out of Orlando
because the crowd doesn't let any consistency happen. They don't like the guy for more than 2 weeks.
Because his friends, their friends and families, and I'm gonna leave it there. I'll tell you off the air.
All right.
I'll tell you off the air. I don't want to peek too much behind the curtains. That's the only issue when it comes to that. Being there and knowing and being part of the inside crowd there, that's the problem. That's why I still think when you see those reports that they're thinking about taking NXT Tuesdays and having it like Monday Night Raw and SmackDown, traveling across the country, that's going to happen. Endeavor want to make money. They're going to see that they have to pay. Listen, they have to pay the buses to take you from the parking lot to take you 3 miles because they want you to park your car at the University of Full Sail and take you to the Performance Center. They got these beautiful 4 coach buses, big ones, you know, to take you back and forth. That costs money. The bus drivers, you know, the security, the transportation.
Yeah,
I understand you're getting paid with all the advertising and showing the TV there, but the seats are there. The entrance to NXT is totally free. You just got to sign up on their Facebook page and wait and confirm your email. Wait until you get the email confirmation that you're going. So they're not making any money on the gates. They're making money on advertising. Right? That's why you see a shitload of advertising on NXT, from Pizza Hut to everything. I think Endeavor, they're gonna say, you know what? You guys want to make it. That's why Nick Khan wanted to make this a 3rd brand, because now they could take it on the road and charge. They could do smaller arenas and still charge every Tuesday nights for that, and then you could give 3 to 4 hours of wrestling. The NXT developmental, record maybe 2.5 to 3 hours, and 1 hour of the really, really developmental kids. I wouldn't be surprised if they do that. But here's the problem. They don't know if they're going to be able to fly all these people, all these young talents. That's going to cost money. They don't make enough money. They don't make enough money to be booking their own flights to these different remote locations. That's
so you'd have to exactly.
And DM.
That's
then you go into DM and all that. Yeah, chef.
No, but that's why I said like they're gonna have to, if anything, up the number of premium live events for NXT. And then what you do is essentially you have it to where like remember that idea I floated on No Mercy, where you just have one NXT be near, like in the city where you're gonna have the premium live event.
They used to do that. But they kind of want to they want to conquer in all different areas. Also, before when they were black and gold, before they did the Performance Center, they would charge $10 in full sale. That was in full sale. You would pay $10 and you had good seats there, and that's where you go actually to drop your car off and get picked up. It's right there in that arena. It's right there. And I wish they would have. I don't know what happened with them in Full Sail. They just had their own facility where they don't have to bring the wrestlers to drive over, and it's not far. It's really close. You know, it's really close to Full Sail from the Performance Center. But I guess they had the wrestlers there. They could cut a promo. They're all there. The main roster wrestlers are there working out. They go in there, so that's why they wanted to go and do that there in their own location. Braun and Melo goes after the tag belts. Oh, Baron Corbin told him no. This is the match that you could do next week, Chef. Corbin and Ilya Dragunov. But that's gonna probably be Halloween Havoc.
Number one contenders match. I'll do a number of contenders match.
Well, Corbin is claiming that he's number one contender. He took up Braun.
Oh yeah, he did. I mean, realistically, no one kicks out at the end of days except for Drew McIntyre.
Yes. What's going on, Drew? And Travis as well. And he thinks Braun and Carmelo are going for the tag titles.
That wouldn't work. I mean,
I think both of those guys are ready to go to the main roster.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Braun and Carmelo are ready for the main roster.
Here's Blair Davenport. I like Blair Davenport. I kind of hope they book her different.
What are they going to do with her? I mean, she's just like, she's a badass.
No, but I'm talking about getting some meaningful wins and so forth. I like her style for some reason. I think she's wasting. I think she's a heel that could be a pain in the ass on the main roster. Oh, wait a minute. We got Gigi already coming from behind. Oh, look at Gigi. She's on fire. Let's go, Gigi. And they saw a bunch of fog. They're fighting in the fog. I like it. It looks aesthetic-wise. It looks good. They're fighting in that fog. Oh. And we saw Gigi, who flew all across country to come in on a interruption on a pay-per-view. That's a long-ass flight to go out there just to come in after the match. She really must hate Blair Davenport. And now Gigi.
You could never travel too far for an ass whooping.
Ooh, what a missile drop kick. What another drop kick. Gigi bringing the house with those drop kicks. 1, 2. Ooh, she rocked her back there. I showed the replay. Oh, Davenport tried to go for a... And nope. She jumped on the middle rope. Kicks. What's she going to do here? Davenport now. Oh, what a stop. Right to the back. Lower back of Gigi. The referee checking on her. And of course, you see the referee checking, saying she's okay. They ask her, and they ask in the gorilla position, is she okay? You can see the WWE checking on the safety of the performers. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
After Rick Knox caught a lot of heat, allowing Moxley to wrestle with the concussion.
They really? Do they really? He's gonna end up like dying in the ring. Like, why would they do that?
He took a lot of heat for that. He took a lot of heat. 1, 2.
Of course.
You know, WWE. You know, mistakes happen. Look, mistakes happen. But they also got to know, they got to be on the precautionary side of the performers. You know, performers going to tell you, I'm fine to get going. But they also got to sometimes know what, you know, the performers body language wise and read the room. So, ooh.
I mean,
what a forearm there.
Don't get me wrong. I like Dean Ambrose or John Moxley. I said Dean Ambrose. John Moxley, but you know he has to. Man, how the hell did you get out, dog?
Ooh. Davenport was Gigi, nice with a dragon screw. I haven't seen Gigi use a dragon screw before. Nice. It's a clothesline. And Davenport got eliminated from the Battle Royal. Ooh. Look at Alicia Taylor. Davenport. Oh, misses. There's a kick. I hear somebody snoring in one of their cute puppies, I bet. Ooh. Ooh, there's the knee. Hey, Gigi now. Let's see. Oh, she stepped into that clothesline. Gigi. Oh, question mark kick. 1, 2. Gigi just recently dyed her hair red or whatever color, that orange color. You can see her eyebrows. What's the question? What was that? They want to know if the drapes match the curtains. Here's a chair shot. No. Referee. Is she going to use her chair? Referee down 11. How to use the chair. Here's a schoolgirl. 1, 2, 3. She gets the pin on the roll up. Gigi wins. Okay. Here comes Nikita Lyons. Watch. I have a funny feeling it's Nikita Lyons coming in. Oh, the referee now getting assaulted by Blair Davenport. Oh, she's screaming, this isn't over. Please do.
You mean you don't like Gigi Dolan versus Blair Davenport?
I mean,
is it Gigi or is it Gigi?
Gigi, G-I-G-I, Gigi. Oh, they're showing that. I was there in attendance when Roxanne won the Breakout Championship tournament. Kiana.
Who's in the tournament again?
You got a bunch of ladies. I'll get to in a minute there.
Break my controller. I swear.
I'm right here. Let me see what.
Ow!
That promo.
You really smacked me in the back of the head with that damn thing, dog. Really? My dog being really.
Is that your dog snoring there, Samurai?
No. He smacked me in the head with the hand puppet.
Oh, I can hear the dog. What kind of dog is it?
He's here. I'll show you.
You know, we like dogs. Oh, look at that! Look at that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's playing with his toy. Look at that.
Mm-hmm. Annoying.
That's cool. I like. I like always seeing different pups.
Yep. I don't like turn. I never turn my camera on.
Oh, Roxanne is taking on Asuka. Roxanne and Asuka has been announced. All right, let's go.
What? Asuka. What's she gonna
Roxanne is going to take on Asuka. Kiana James broke her that match. She made that match. Good job there. She used whatever power of money or persuasion, and she's going to make Asuka take on Roxanne Perez. Nice.
I mean, just as long as Asuka doesn't kill her, that's fine.
No, that's a great test for Roxanne Perez. You know that the WWE have a lot of hopes, and they really like Roxanne Perez. We saw her on that SmackDown a couple of months ago that she was there. One of Booker T's, one of protege of Booker T's wrestling school reality, that they really like her a lot. NXT champion. She's done a lot in NXT for her 2 years in WWE, and now against Asuka, that's a big step up for her. That means they're entrusting her, and they like her work ethic to trust her put her in there with Asuka to see what they got there. I'm like, you know what? This is a test for Roxanne Perez. I'm for it. Let's go.
I concur.
It's a really good look for Roxanne. And also, like I've been saying this for a while, I like the fact that some of these wrestlers are returning back to NXT.
Asuka was undefeated, right? At NXT Women's Champion, never lost the NXT Women's title, and
she never lost that title, and she was undefeated for 900 and some days.
Yeah, second longest reigning NXT champion. I think Mandy Rose, right?
She's actually the first.
First, okay. Mandy Rose is the third or the second longest.
Mandy Rose technically she had 2 reigns, so she's the second. Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody's gonna beat Asuka's reign. Over 500 days as NXT champion.
Now you know that, speaking of, we were talking about Mandy Rose. You know that Mandy Rose might not have no interest in returning to wrestling. She's been out now. It's going to be almost close to a year of the departure, over 10 months now out of the WWE. The fact that she hasn't signed with AEW, is completely gone. Tells you that there is no interest for her returning into wrestling.
Yeah. Dog, why are you tearing that up, dude? You're tearing it up. You don't know how to play this shit. Just tearing it up.
She's doing well enough on her paywall, which I think Dana Brooks will be doing a paywall soon. And as well as Lacey Evans, formerly known as Lacey Evans. I don't know her name. Estrada. Her name is something Estrada. Stella, something like that. Damn, I keep forgetting about this damn Continental show. It's just so many sports content this week.
Bro,
to watch.
It's a lot.
A lot of stuff to consume. I still haven't watched the Kirk Angle documentary. I keep forgetting about it.
It's all right. It's not really about his WWE career. It's more so about Kurt Angle himself.
But I want to see that. I kind of want to see that.
It's nothing wrong with it. It's just that if you want to relive Kurt Angle, the wrestler, you might have to find another documentary.
No, I want to see what he went through.
Kurt Angle's a professional wrestler.
Here's the women for the competitors of the Kalani Jordan, Jakari Jackson. We got Ariana Grace, Lola Vice, Danny Palmer. We're going to show Lola Vice first. Of course, Danny Palmer. I'll say the names out for you, Samurais. They're gonna introduce the ladies here. And I was almost right. I had one. I got Ariana Grace. I didn't have Ariana Grace in it. Miss Santino Morella's daughter. Returning back from injury. There's Jada Parker. That she's gonna be a star, bro. Jada Parker. She's gonna be a star. Of course, here is Jada Cara Jackson. I didn't know she was from New Mexico.
Jakari Jackson.
Mm-hmm. Carmen Petrovic.
I don't know why they didn't put you up. I don't know why you're.
The first match tonight is Kehlani Jordan. And look, she's doing a 3 to the Hell Dome. Izzy Dame, she's a Carmelo Anthony fan. 3 to the Dome. And that is the breakout tournament competitors.
Seriously? Your face is too close to my nether regions. For real? Thank you.
I'm sorry? Say again?
No, he's talking to his dog.
My dog's trying to, like, take me out the game.
All right, so it's Izzy Dame versus Kehlani Jordan. They got the Kehlani chance. Kehlani had a hell of a match on the warm-up show with Blair Davenport.
No.
I'm seeing Kehlani winning this one. I don't see her dropping this one.
Like, you don't have fucking getting everything hurt. Get off my head.
Oh, I'm gonna mute yourself there so that
Get out of here.
you're arguing with your dog.
What?
So I know for sure Izzy Dame is a heel.
Yes.
Kehlani Jordan is excellent, quick twitch athleticism.
Oh. Nice slide there. But Kehlani, no. Professional volleyball player. Izzy Dame, okay. Not bad for the volleyball player. Oh, what a knee. Oh, almost had a 3 cup. I thought that was a 3. I was like, yo, Johnny lost? No, it was a 3. As Mr. Donnell Davis likes Izzy. Oh, what a Yo, Izzy got some mannerism of a real heel. I'm impressed with her mannerism, the way she's conducting herself. And she's got the face of a heel too. She looked like Tiffany though. She's like a wish app version of Tiffany. Oh, what a backbreaker. Yo, I'm impressed with her wrestling skills. Oh. 1, 2. There goes the pervert cameraman with his camera all up in the middle of the pinfall. We got a clap going. Here we go. Oh, what we got here? She's using her strength here. Oh, Kalani now. Typical face, trying to get the struggle, going through an adversity here. Look at this move by.
Nice backbreaker.
Oh, beautiful. Yo, these two ladies are bringing it off.
She's doing an excellent torture rack.
Look at Kalani using athleticism into a roll-up. 1, 2, nope. Ooh, she missed on the chin. Look how she registered that move there by Izzy Dane there. She registered like she got dizzy there. I like it. That was cool. There's a drop kick by Kalani, Jordan. Yo, it's tough. I know you need a win and a loss. You need a winner and a loser in this match. But you know what? I'm very impressed with Izzy Dane.
Yeah.
Very, very, very impressed with her. Oh, it's a crossbody by Jordan. There's a kick out. Yo, these ladies are bringing it. This is a better match. Okay, this is a better match than Gigi and Davenport. Yep, we mentioned it. We mentioned it next week. AEW and NXT will go head to head next week. Yes, indeed. That's why we need to put our TVs on NXT and make sure those ratings are extremely up. If you have 2 TVs at home, 3 TVs, make sure they're all on NXT like we do here in this home. Oh, Kalani now. Where she's gonna go? Oh, she's doing it. Oh, she did the split. 1, 2, 3. She got her finish. I mean, almost like Tiffany, but only difference is she does a split on the top of the turnbuckle. So Kalani gets the win.
Yep.
So Kalani event. But I really enjoy what Izzy. I hope they don't cool off Izzy Danes here.
Yeah. As much as the winner had to look good, someone had to help her look good as well. And Izzy Dane,
she did a hell of a job.
Hell of a job.
Hell of a job, man. Hats off to Izzy Dane. I know she's the first one eliminated for the tournament, but dude, that was a hell of a match.
What are you doing? Just, you know what? You're pissing me off. You're ripping that thing up. You don't know how to play with anything. You gotta make it.
Oh, Dia Hale and Electra Lopez going back and forth. And JC Jean. Oh, they're gonna have a tag team match. Is that wise with Lola Vice in this tournament? Oh, that's Dia. Chase you on 3. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Boo. Chase, boo. I go one chef. Whenever Andre Chase came out, I will go hard. I'm booing him. I'll go hard. I was one that I would go hard, man. They would, to the point I thought they were gonna tell me, dude, you gotta stop. No. And you wait until Terrence come out. Wait until Terrence come on Friday when he's on with us. He could tell you how hard I used to go on Chase U, to the point that we ruined a commercial with him and Tony D'Angelo. They were doing a progressive commercial. and they wanted us to be wrestling fans to cheer. They didn't tell us that in the moment, but when Andre Chase came out, oh man, I had my section booing the shit out of them that they're not ringing us, and she had to come in and say, "We're cutting a commercial. We need you to be wrestling fans." Not without telling us you can't boo them, because, but kind of like persuading that, and they never used the commercial because we just couldn't talk about going hard at Andre Chase, bro. We were going hard. And all because when I used to sit every week right behind the steps, right as soon as the second row. When he was with Brody Lee, right? They come out with that stupid big ass Chase U flag. I don't know if you've seen it before.
Yeah.
So Brody, not Duke, Brody, before it got released by WWE, used to take that flag and wave it like this. That shit will be right there, almost smacking you in the face, bro. I had to be like, chill. I used to tell him, "No, watch that flag. You're gonna watch a wrestling show. You're not going there to someone to smack a flag in your face."
Yeah.
And he kept doing it. We told him nice, yo. So you know what? I hated Chase U because of that. They and I just did not. And you know what? And then bro, there was a point that I thought I was gonna get in trouble because there's a point where Andre Chase was wrestling and he had the laundry ticket on his pants. And I yelled that shit real loud, and it was loud. Everybody started laughing. Yo, take that laundry ticket off your pants. Oh, I think that was part of the commercial. I think that, bro. Yes. I was obnoxious when it came to, all because of that. I asked nicely not to wave that flag near our faces.
Yeah.
And they came with that freaking Chase U flag. I get it, Chase U, but you got to be conscious of the people behind you. Wave that flag in front like this, not behind where. Oh, it was, yeah. And I understand they're free tickets, but I'm not going there because it's free tickets. I'm gonna have someone wave a freaking flag.
No, but that doesn't. No. That doesn't excuse, like, just because you're giving me a free ticket, that doesn't mean you can then because it's free, I'm gonna just serve you whatever. Nah, you're giving me a free ticket for a reason.
Give me another one. No, that's still my face. Oh yeah, we went hard. I can't. Terrence is gonna crack up, because that's when we had Pete. When we always sit all together with Pete and Justin and the other guys that used to come on here, and I don't know, no longer they just stay MIA. They were in the John Cena suits, but they used to come on. We were all going hard on we were going really hard on Andre Chase because and I was like the leader of the Piper band there when it came to Andre Chase. Oh, and then the thing is, with Andre Chase, his section is literally right next to us. We could, and they're all wrestlers. We're like, we're gonna get into a brouhaha or what? But there we go. Here's Brian Pillman Jr. again. They show Randy Orton. See, I told you Randy Orton was going to be on tonight in the promo. There's JC James at the Hell. JC James looks like she wants to be in a tag team. She doesn't feel comfortable in her own skin on a one-on-one, like a solo competitor, which is okay. Because all right, here comes the Latinas. Here's Carmen Electra and Lola Bush. Puerto Rico and Cuba. Let's go. Here we go. Let's go, ladies. Let's go. Here we go. Now, Carmen, I can call her Carmen. Electra Lopez was originally the lady manager of Legado Fantasma instead of Selena Vega. Yes, she was. She was supposed to go up to the main roster, but she wasn't ready. Ooh. Now she's called La Madrina, like the godmother of NXT. Ooh. 1, 2. She still keeps wearing that ring gear. There was a spot where she did a pinfall in front of Santa Claus, and Santa Claus saw a cougar, a kitty cat shot, and he turned more red than his Christmas colors. I mean that was hilarious. And me and my wife were laughing it up at him because they saw that cougar shot. Oh, that was hilarious that day. Here's Lola. Look at Terrence. Look at Terrence. Terrence is admiring the view. Look at him. He's hunched over. Do you see him hunched over? He's concentrating. Terrence is concentrating.
He's concentrating. Yeah. He ain't blinked once.
He ain't blinked once. I'm gonna text him. Blink, man. Blink.
Blink, bro. Blink. My man's just sitting there nodding, going, yeah.
Hello.
I just said it to him. He ain't gonna look at that phone. You kidding me? That ain't happening until the commercial break. Until the end of the match. Until the ladies are at the backstage. I can see he's not even looking at his phone. He's looking. He looked like a turtle sticking his head up, looking around, looking at. That's a tag to JC Jane. Ooh. JC, the more veteran wrestler of the two. Oh, hip attack. Oh, nice neck breaker there by JC Jane on Lola Vice. 1, 2, and look at Terrence again.
He's just rubbing his chin right now.
Yes. Oh, sucky, quack. He is enlivened in person, checking out the eye candy in person. Look at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's concentrating. He's at that point. He's sitting. Oh, ooh, what a back fist by Lola Vice. Here's Electra. Oh, Electra, you missed on that. Come on, lady. Oh, JC Jane with a punch in the mouth. Thea wants a tag. Here comes Thea. Thea now. Oh, trying to go for the Kimura lock. Where's Lola? What the hell happened there? Why didn't Lola break the submission? What the hell happened there?
Maybe it was a mistimed spot.
No,
I think so.
I think they just trying something because Lola still has to do the tournament.
I mean, if Lola's in the tournament, then she checked and she didn't lose. I mean, that's good. She still has the momentum going into the tournament. Who's she facing in the tournament?
Who's that? John Cena. Are you coming to this NXT?
If John Cena comes to NXT, they're going to get over 1 million.
I'm going to be there next week. See that, folks. I'm going this Tuesday, baby. John Cena, yeah. I said it. John Cena was gonna be at the Performance Center. Yeah.
John Cena. Is that NXT going to be NXT? It's crazy. I mean, if John Cena's going to be on NXT, then you know they're going to get over 1 million viewers, and plus they're competing.
Oh, there you go, because of Dynamite. I am gonna be there, ladies and gentlemen. The Jedi will be there in person.
They knew how.
I gotta go see Hustler.
They really knew how to. Yeah.
John Cena and Braun Breaker. Oh, I'm gonna explode like confetti.
Damn, you ain't doing a watch along.
No watch on Tuesday. No, sir. Never. You can host it. Woo. Oh, mommy's there. Mommy's got a sour look. I've seen that look a lot of times on before. You know I'm going to register my ass immediately.
You better do it right now.
No, you can't. You have to wait until they post it at 10 o'clock.
Ah.
Oh, I cannot wait. Hercules. Oh, man. The Jedi will be at NXT Tuesday. Finally, the Jedi has come back to NXT. I don't care where I sit. I'm going to try to get the front row, but they're hard to get now. They heard they make you sit certain spots now. They don't like before.
Didn't you used to sit like in the third row?
Yeah, but they changed it. They changed now. The person that will hold the seats and yada yada. I'm just hoping the luck of the draw. I think I might not even go to work Tuesday. I might just go hang out in NXT at 9 o'clock in the morning. So I could go see John Cena.
Don't you work in the morning on Tuesdays?
Yeah, I won't go. That's what I said. I won't go to work that day just so I could go in the morning and be there, so I could get good seats.
You got to beat the marks. The only way you beat the marks is by thinking like a mark. You got to get there early.
Yo, what an announcement, John Cena. I love it. I told him John Cena was going to get the Performance Center. I said it. He's like, no, I don't think so. Yes, not because, and it wasn't because of the AEW stuff, Chef. The reason why I said I was telling that John Cena, I think I was telling Terrence that John Cena in this run, he will be at NXT. Because now I doubt it. I go, because the Moore Chirurgian Hospital is like about 4 to 5 miles away from the Performance Center, and they do bring some kids over from like when it's the Connor's kids. They bring some of the kids over to watch the wrestling at times. Okay. And John Cena's doing a big charity tour. What did he do? He spent the afternoon early at the Moore's Hospital, bringing cheers and joy to the young kids there, or who are ill, going and meet the kids, and of course with the NXT wrestlers. And then in the evening they'll have the matches. If for certain kids that can't come to the event, or if they don't want to bring the event because it's going to finish late, etc. What a way of also getting PR, going there and meeting the kids and all that. It makes sense, especially John Cena has that time right now. That's why I sniffed out. I said, you know what? There's got to be a day that John Cena makes a Performance Center appearance. And I didn't say when exactly, but I had a feeling. I know I told Terrence that. He goes, you're definitely going to come when he does that. I go, was he at John Cena? Of course.
It's John Cena.
It's Cena, Drew, Roman. You got to go see guys like that, man. I just want to take pictures with Cena. I'm gonna wear my John Cena chain. You can't see me. Too bad I don't have enough time to buy a John Cena shirt.
Hey,
I'll wear my Breaker shirt. I love Braun Breaker, so I'm gonna wear Breaker. And he only sees hopefully I get to get front row. Braun sees me back there. He'll light up a smile. Oh, my fan is here. Yeah. Yeah. Because you know when they were chanting before in this Performance Center, right? Braun Cena sucks. Braun Cena sucks. Yeah, they were cheering that. Look at when Braun was champion, they were getting tired of him. They were calling him Braun Cena. Braun Cena sucks. Well, now you can have both of them there. Let's go. The champ is here. And I hope he wears the Nick colors there. The blue and orange.
mm-hmm.
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. I hope they set up a match between Braun and Don on Halloween Havoc. Oh. Cody's next. Cody's makes an announcement. Cody's doing NXT.
Yeah, you're ahead of me.
Adrenaline
In your pants.
Oh, and Oscar's gonna be there too. Holy crap! I'm gonna have adrenaline in my shorts, indeed. Oh, I gotta refresh the tabs here. They better send me they better not play around and oh my God, Oscar, yo, they are stacking NXT. To be honest with you, the watch along will be great, but being there in person, I mean, my God.
Yeah, you can't miss it.
Whew. Oh my gosh. Whew. I don't know if I could go to sleep after this. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. What? Huh? That trick.
What?
It's already almost 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah. They say Wade Barrett's version is better. You got to go on the internet and check it out. With the whoop that trick. I like it. Oh yeah, baby. Look at mommy. Mommy's pissed.
Do you think
Look at the North American champion.
You think Dominic wins or no?
Yeah, I think so.
But then Trick only has the title for like what, 4 days?
2 days.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah. It looks nice on him though. That title on Trick Williams, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
It looks nice on him. Now, this is a way where Judgment Day on shenanigans and Trick Williams loses. Now you introduce a Bobby Lashley to Trick Williams. Listen, we got your back. You know, you don't need to go, you know what, you're not alone there, and this and that. I could get you title where you were and so forth. This is where you could next week have a Bobby Lashley come down to NXT, introduce himself. You know, they've been already introduced, but recruit him heavily to join them.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Trick Williams. Look at that. He holds that title up. Ah, look how tall he is with that title. He checks the box, man.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
Damn, son. He got that champion physique. Trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop
Chef
that
Dan,
trick.
my goodness. I cannot wait for next Tuesday.
Dude,
Oh,
I was about to say this, yo.
I better get on that
his
show.
promo against Dom, he said, "Mommy said this, Mama said that, Mama said, Mama saw, Mamaku saw, Mama said, I'm gonna whoop your ass." I said, "Yeah, that's
Oh,
attitude."
yeah. Oh, look at that drop kick by Trick Williams. Look at that. Here's another. No, Dominic now. This is gonna be a hell of a match. Here we go. Oh, he sets him up with the right hand. Trick Williams with the right hand. Up to. Let's go. But Dominic wisely rolls out. They want to whoop that trick. There you go. Commercial break.
That's a soul power punch right there.
Yeah, I like it picture in picture. He's telling Dominic, I'm in the middle of the ring. Come on in. Come on in, brother. Let's go. Dominic trying to get in, playing some psychology here. Oh, to whoop that trick chanting in the crowd. You can see them up. You can see the Chase U section back and forth to whoop that trick. And Trick Williams gang in attendance there. Let me hear you. Let me talk to your podcast. You see them up in arms there, cheering on Trick Williams. I gotta come up with a catchy shirt. We Heel the Ring type of shirt with Braun and Cena something. Oh yeah! Oh, what a chop in the chest of Dominic. Only thing that concerns me, Chef, that the champ dominating a little early. Usually that tells you that they're not going to end up on top.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that concerns me. I still think there's going to be a new champion. I think Dominic wins it back, and everybody's going to be like, oh. Because the money is in the chase, brother. What? Look at mommy with her child. Oh, this is good, man. My goodness, the way WWE is cooking right now. We're bringing all this heavy artillery to the TNT on Tuesday. Next Tuesday here to NXT. Oh, my goodness. I can tell you this much. On this day, I see clearly that the WWE ain't playing no games. They're gonna crush. They're gonna crush AEW alive. And you think you know me?
That's what they asking. You really think you know me? Watch this.
Yep, they're asking. Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know,
hey, Conman, you think you know me?
People just they're very butthurt about that. They call him a traitor.
Oh, please.
Things like that. I mean, they just don't.
Oh, Judgment Day.
He wants
Judgment Day in attendance.
He wants to be, you know. He wants to be, you know, give back to the business, so to speak. You know.
Oh, just think if they bring out Jade Cargill next week.
What if they do that? Then, you know, the entire internet's gonna break.
Oh my God! Imagine that I'm in attendance, Jade Cargill too.
I mean, I don't know if she's not ready yet, but yeah, she's still doing the training. She's got to hone her skill.
And look at Tony Khan. Look at Tony Khan. Look at Tony Khan right now. He decided to come on like, oh my God, Khan, relax there, buddy. I gotta book a show. I gotta book a show.
I did see that.
The snowman.
I mean, whatever he does in his personal life, that's on him. But you know,
look at him. Meanwhile, he was hanging out by the tree that Dijak slapped earlier in the day, a couple weeks ago. Yeah, waiting like, oh.
Whatever happened with that match, Dijak versus Thorpe?
I think they did it. They did their strap match.
Didn't Dijak lose, or did he win? I don't know.
I don't remember. You know what? I don't remember. I know there was a lot of strap slapping for the honor of the tree. Ooh, and he had his family in the front row. You know, the seats that we normally sit usually reserved for family and friends now. That I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of kids in the front row, because of John Cena.
Man, that's crazy. My dog is over here tearing up a fucking sock puppet lion.
There goes Mr. Sacco. Poor Mr. Sacco.
Oh, man, it's all broken, sad.
Oh, let's see. If I'm Dominic, I'm trying to get the referee distracted so Rhea can knock him with a chair shot.
Look at
that, the line. Oh.
Poor thing. R.I.P.
This is gonna be phenomenal next week. But this match right now is the main. You got Judgment Day there too. Oh, Three Amigos. He's trying to get the Three Amigos. Let's see if he can get Trick Williams up for the Three Amigos. Here's two. He needs one more leg for the trifecta. And Terrence is on his feet. Look at Terrence on his feet. Nope. Whoop that trick. But whoop that trick. Oh, I love. Listen to the chat. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick.
Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. I like it.
Whoop that trick.
I like it.
That trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick.
Yeah.
Whoop that trick.
I like it.
Whoop that trick. Look at Trick Williams with the uppercut. Williams with the Booker T kick. Yeah. Oh, I thought he was gonna do the spine buster. And then out the spin Rooney.
Nice uppercut.
Oh, a super kick. Oh, look at Trick. Oh, the scoop slam by Trick Williams. What does he do? Oh, rock bottom, Unagi. I never seen Trick with rock bottom there. Oh, look at this. Rhea.
Who's out there for the judgment?
Oh.
Is it everybody or is it just Rhea and
1, 2. Oh, damn. No, you got all the Judgment Day there. They're around the ring. Priest, Balor.
I thought he was gonna lose on that.
Me too. That's why I kept quiet. Small package. Be funny if Damian cashes in the Money in the Bank on the North American title. He was a North American champion for a while too.
He was for about a couple months, and then he lost it. I think he lost it to Keith Lee.
Keith Lee, yep, indeed. Oh, 619. Here's the 619.
And then Keith Lee lost it to Adam Cole.
Baby, his manager.
Somebody else. The good old days of NXT.
Here we go. Oh, he took the knees up on that frog splash. Let's go, Trick. Yo, this match is bangy, though. These guys have got good chemistry.
Yeah.
This has got good chemistry. Great chemistry by these two. Who's this? JD McDonough. Oh. Oh, the briefcase. Oh, Trick got hit in the head with the belt. The numbers game. Here's the numbers game. Frog splash. 1, 2, 3. A new North American champion. We knew Trick wasn't going to hold on to that title that long.
Yeah, I mean, although you also have to think back, Rhea did say that if he didn't win don't bother coming home.
Yeah, but you know what? They're telling a story how NXT with Judgment Day with Finn Balor ingratiating himself there. He got interjected in this match and helped. This is going to introduce the Soup Profits to recruit Trick Williams. Oh. I love Trick Williams with that title, but this title looks comfortable on Dominic Mysterio. Oh, look at mommy giving kisses. Oh. And Jaden McDunn is out there like a stepchild. Oh, Paul Heyman! Oh, shit. Paul Heyman! Oh, next week, live on NXT. First time ever, cable television. Carmelo Hayes, Braun Breaker. Ooh, he's narrating it. I love it. I love it. From John Cena. Yes, 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 yes. Tell me, say it. Come on, show your ass, Roman. Show your ass, Roman. Oh, Braun Breaker being recruited by Paul Heyman. He's gonna be there. Woo! Oh. Yes! Paul Heyman is gonna manage Braun Breaker as an advice advocate. I thought he was gonna say Roman Reigns was gonna make an appearance in the corner of Braun Breaker. Oh, yo, NXT next week, Chef Dan. I'll set up the stream. You Samurai, join them. I will come live whenever I can. We'll talk about this after the fact of, until I get that confirmation. But I am trying to get my butt there. I gotta refresh Facebook now because those here we go. Oh baby. Oh man, that is worthy. I gotta ask my wife if she's gonna go with me. Holy crap. Woo! Yo, there it is. This Tuesday, what is it? October what? No, 3rd. Oh, no, it's not ready yet. I'm refreshing.
Yo, the NXT Twitter page is so good at their job. Thank you. Because they had the same thought I did. Not like this. With the help of the Judgment Day, Dominic Mysterio regains the NXT North American Championship.
Whew. Wow, the war has begun. Absolutely. Suriname Grateful says that they didn't have any creative freedoms or liberties in the WWE. Yeah, sure.
Stay down.
Oh, I love it. This was great.
Sit down.
Dude, why are you trying to get the damn eye? What the hell is wrong with you, dog?
Oh, wait a minute. Now they changed their policies. Welcome to NXT Live Group. Here you will find all the information you need to be part of the live audience. Currently, our attendance is invitational.
I didn't know Rey Mysterio was on Cold as Balls with Kevin Hart.
Really? Oh, so now they're not. Now you can't register. Now it's by invitational. I always get the invite, so don't want. I always get my name always comes up. I always get the invite every Wednesday, so I'll keep an eye on Wednesdays at 12. They're sick. They're going to invite people who they know they're going to invite. And also, Cody Rhodes got an announcement, a Dusty Rhodes Classic tournament. Oh, that would be great, Drew. They haven't done one in a long time there. And you know what they should do? They should do a Dusty Rhodes tag team tournament for the new women's NXT tag champions. Bring those titles back. Pillman, Junior's Music Kit. Next Tuesday, that. It's gonna be on fire. I think I'll lose my voice Wednesday. I think I'll be like talk because I think, oh my goodness, hopefully I gotta get in there. I gotta get to that NXT next Tuesday. I gotta make it there, man. Oh my goodness, shit, Dan. Yo, this is the anticipation, the build up that's got us wrestling fans bananas. Wow. If not, I'll watch along with you guys here and we'll still have fun here. Yes, indeed. NXT, we're back. Absolutely, we are back.
Do you think Brian Pillman's actually ready to appear on TV yet?
I'm sorry, who?
Do you think Brian Pillman's ready to appear on TV yet, though?
He's been wrestling for 5 years. Why not?
I mean, no. What
I
I
don't
mean
see
by
why
that is,
not.
like, do you think that, like, if they do announce the tag team tournament, who's gonna be his partner?
Yeah, don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. But I think that's what Cody Rhodes' announcement is going to be next week on NXT. I don't know if Cody's going to be a taped announce or he's going to be there in person. Yes, I haven't felt like that. Yes, since the WWE Attitude Era, where you're anticipating week after week, you're like, holy crap, And not only that, if you grew up watching the Attitude Era in the 90s, you knew that you had that Wrestling Wars with WCW. Shots were fired. WWE made its adjustments, and they just totally destroyed AEW. I mean, WCW, which is going to probably happen here soon. Oh my God! And of course, who's in charge again? Who's in leading the charge? I think what changed the if you look at that Attitude War, I know Stone Cold Steve Austin helped pioneer that. But remember when DX went to knock on the door at the arena on WCW with the tank, that changed a lot there. And Shawn Michaels and Triple H. No, Shawn wasn't there. Shawn had that back injury. It was Triple H, along with Road Dogg and X-Pac. They were there. Billy Gunn. So it kind of reminds me of that, but Triple H was the creative mind behind that. Who is the creative right now with the WWE is Triple H and Shawn. You gotta love what they're doing here. It's only gonna be. It's not if, it's when they will destroy All Elite Wrestling.
I mean,
man, this.
I'm gonna say, my friend thinks that, like, I have a friend who I talk to about wrestling and whatnot. He thinks that WWE is gonna AEW is gonna turn into like TNA 2.0 from back in like the mid 2010s.
It could. Let me ask you this: what do you think? Obviously, your friend doesn't give us the respect to even write in the chat. I would like to know what you think. No disrespect to your friend. You say a lot of your friend, but he has a lot of opinions, but he don't come on and share it. I want to know what you, Luther, aka Samurai, thinks. What's your thoughts?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I feel like that possibly could happen. I mean, they hired so many ex-WWE superstars. They don't give any of their young homegrown, in quotations, talent time to shine. I feel as though, like I don't know, the next person that they hire that's going to be from WWE, if it was me personally, if I was an AEW superstar or talent, I would just ask my walking papers, because like that's just getting ridiculous at this point.
All right, because we always end up on this hamster wheel, going back and forth with this. Let's talk about this build up tonight. They're building up a hell of a card next Tuesday We're gonna have another more women's breakout matches, which is gonna be phenomenal. They have a tournament going on for the women's breakout. You're gonna have. We already know we have a number one contenders match. Already established for Becky Lynch. We're now, we're also seeing the different storylines. Not only that Paul Heyman's gonna be in the corner of Braun Breaker giving him advice. Carmelo Hayes is gonna have John Cena, but that dissension, that promo that he cut, saying, when you lost the title, you feel everyone deserted you, and etc. Planting some seeds, not just for next week, but for weeks to come in NXT between Trick and Melo. How is Trick gonna now get upset at Melo for not having his back on the Judgment Day? But Trick could easily say, "Bro, you told me you wanted to do this alone," knowing how slimy or how slick Judgment Day is. So there's going to be a lot of different storylines back and forth. It's setting up for NXT to cook, bro.
I mean, I agree. I agree with you there. I'm not gonna sit here and say that WWE doesn't know what they're doing. NXT doesn't know what they're doing. They do, obviously. I mean, I've been watching for years. But I do know that they have. They're only going against AEW for one night, right? Next week, just next week.
Yes, it's only for one night, I believe. And not only that, you got Asuka. Kiana James brokering that deal to have Asuka take on Roxanne Perez. Wow, that's also phenomenal. They didn't even announce the tag team champions on this card next week. It would have been nice to see a tag team champions, Tony D'Angelo and Stacks, in there. Maybe they'll add that afterwards because they still got to take care of some business at Fastlane because Cody and Jey Uso are taking on Judgment Days for the tag titles. We could have the tag team champions come this Saturday. So there's still a lot of loose ends there, which I think they'll tie it up a little bit with SmackDown into Fastlane, into Raw, because as we can see, everything is intertwining with the shows, and it's not acting like there's a fourth wall or they don't exist type of deal that they used to have in the past. I like it that all shows are incorporated and storylines crossovers. And you know what? It wants you to watch all the product of the WWE because everything counts, everything's kayfabe, or everything's storyline tied in. And I think this is what's making WWE cook.
I concur with you on that.
And they don't got a guy at the end of the show running down a card. Tune in to this on Friday night. Watch this guy. Watch this guy fight this guy. Fight this guy. You could this guy put this representative. Put this on there. No, they're doing it nice and slow. Also with the digital exclusives, they're setting it up. They don't have Excalibur read up a whole shitload of matches to tell you to get invested for Rampage and what's gonna happen on you see the big difference of the way they deliver and hook you in. And to each his own, but I like the way they do this because now you want to watch every different program, and you have a different voice. Every one of these commentators, other than Kevin Patrick, kept you got a fresh set of voice ears from show to show. You tune in Tuesday to hear now Booker T and Vic Joseph was the hell of a commentary crew. Booker T now with the whoop that trick and he's being part of that entrance. He's just phenomenal there. He's Booker T, coming to his own there in NXT as well as Monday Night Raw with the GOAT Michael Cole, Graves on SmackDown. You see that now they're getting their niche. You're getting a different voice, a different set of commentators, plus the storylines crossing. It's still fresh. It's fresh. It's very good storyline and entertaining. That's why they're cooking on all cylinders, in my opinion.
Yes. I mean, I don't want to be like a tribalist, but I don't watch NXT, AEW, but people are quick to choose sides, and I don't like choose sides. I've always been a WWE fan, for my entire life. I've never. I mean, I try to watch different things like AEW or WCW back in the day, TNA when it was on when it was good, I guess. I mean, it's good now, I guess. But I don't know. I try to watch a lot of different things. I'm not just gonna be a WWE fanboy.
All right. I mean, listen, and to each his own. Whoever likes, me. I like the wrestlers that are in AEW. I'm not, just this is my last subject on AEW, and then we're gonna say goodnight. I like the wrestlers there. They're in ring. They all wrestle well, but it's a copy and paste show. You're going to open up with an Atlantic title match, no matter who it is, Orange Cassidy, whoever's winning that title, there you go. Then you're going to have a lot of shenanigans, a lot of hoopla, like so many people in with run-ins, and they do the same moves over in the same matches. They don't show you nothing different. At 9:30, you're going to have the one women's match for 10 minutes. Before it was women's match. After that match, you had a Jade Cargill promo, then into the main event. A lot of run-ins, the same thing again, trying to leave you with a cliffhanger, or if they had to debut a new wrestler, they'll debut him in the last 2 minutes of the show, where Tony Schiavone wets his pants. Fans, we gotta go. We're out of time. Tune in. And then Excalibur runs down the whole card. I got tired of that format from them. I think my problem with AEW is the commentary. I think, I can't stand Tony Schiavone, his voice, his commentary. I think he's boring. He's Kevin Patrick is terrible. I don't like Schiavone personally. I think Taz is good. Excalibur was okay, but then what kills me about Excalibur, he wants to change all the names of all the moves. Like, dude, just call it. It's a damn clothesline. It's been an arm tie. He wants to come up with these names of these moves. Like, dude, enough. You could do it to some, but every one of them he wants to rename them. I just totally lost pace and touch when it comes to that, and I just felt I'm wasting my time watching the product there. What they do to Warlord. I didn't like that. Some of the Miro not being. It's a story whole line, not to go around in circles because it sounds like we're bashing them. It's still a good product investing wise. They put on some good pay-per-views, although they might be long. They still wrestle good. It's just the format of the owner doesn't have no story. He wants to give you matches, and if tomorrow it seems like he's run like the Performance Center. If the fans like this wrestler at the moment, he's gonna pivot and change and rip up. They talk about Vince ripping up the scripts and last minute changes. He does the same thing on who's going over that night and so forth. And that's why there's so many dissensions on that. But at the end of the day, that's why I'm not myself. Don't choose to follow too much of AEW. We're watching. My sons enjoy. Listen, my son watch it both of my older sons, they've gone to the events. They've gone to Revolution. They've gone to Jacksonville to watch the fights, the wrestlers, the matches. When they have the pay-per-view, they'll watch it. I happen to watch the Wembley card with them. As a father, just sit down and watch. I love wrestling. But I'm not going to be a full supporter. You don't see me do a lot of watch-alongs and it's not crap on it. It's just not my cup of coffee. It's okay. I rather watch Impact Wrestling. I'm more into Resurgence coming up. Coming up for Impact. I'm excited to see Impact Wrestling more over All Elite Wrestling. It's not that I'm just really tribal. I like that. I like New Japan. I like Pro Wrestling Noah. I like New Japan. I enjoy that. MLW to a degree when I could get a chance to watch it. I could watch those stuff. GCW, OVW, I'm a big fan. GCW a little too much with their death matches. Kind of turns me off a little bit, but other than that, that's how that is with that.
I do have a question for you. Where do you think Sami Callihan is going to go?
Good question. That's a good question. Pretty personally, I hope he stays in Impact. Personally, I like him in Impact Wrestling. He fits what Impact Wrestling. I mean, there's talks that he's good friends with Moxley. Does Moxley need? But the Moxley doesn't need. Again, every wrestler, AEW, how much more? They only have 5 hours of TV, live TV. What are you going to put him in Ring of Honor for? It's just too bloated. Not enough time with Adam Copeland now. You got to give Adam 25 minutes of wrestling, of TV time, with promos and stuff. That's taken away from talent. And there's not enough time.
What are you gonna say, Dan?
Nah, I was talking. I just seen this tweet by Roxanne Perez. It just made me wish that she spoke like this in in the ring. She just retweeted the clip of Kiana James brokering the match between her and Asuka. She goes, "Thanks for letting me check off another dream match, idiot. Sleep with one eye open." And then
there you go.
Added Kiana James stat. Like, there you go. Like, talk like
That's
that.
what I had to say. Yes. Oh, missed opportunity.
I'm realizing the problem with the problem now with some of these guys, because Waller did it and that's why he was able to get over. Some of these wrestlers got to know how to bite back at the fans. Mello especially. Yes. Melo's got to find a way to bite back at some of these guys.
Yes. And Mello, when he started his run as a heel, he will fight back. He was really spicy. I think him turning him face for a little bit there on the run, he doesn't want to. I think he doesn't want to get more booed. I think he wants to be a face. He doesn't want to really. Oh, here it is. Hold on. The access. Here we go. Yes, I'm gonna go. All right. So I'm gonna register right now, ladies and gentlemen. No. What happened? I don't want to give my feedback. All right, Chef, give me your thoughts because I'm registering, so I don't have any dead air.
It was overall a great show. A lot of setup for next week. Also, a lot of setup for we want to see like how certain things play out between Trick and Mello. I'm down, man. Trick and Mello are the stars of the show. It's surprising to me. Ilya got the title. But really, the main star of the show tonight for me was Trick Williams. I want to see what happens next for him.
Especially taking on all 5 members of Judgment Day, because I know JD McDonough isn't really in the Judgment Day, but boy, he came out there to help out. 69201 as I continue to sign up. Hey, come on, my fat fingers. Come on. Oh, baby, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Yes, indeed. I'm doing it as we speak.
I forgot to mute myself. Sorry. I was talking to my dad.
Yeah.
All right. This person here, ladies and gentlemen, has signed up. I am signed up, baby. Yes. Now let me sign up my way.
Did you get invited by Terrence?
Yes, indeed. I got invited by WWE.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said Wednesday. I thought it was okay.
Well, they sent it right now. Early access. What am I going to say? No, thank you.
Yeah. What the hell is wrong with you? John Cena is in the building next week. Excuse me.
That's right. The champ is here.
Excuse me.
Baby. Yeah.
I ain't about to be no. Oh, yeah, I sent it too early. Nah, I'm moving things.
Chef, there's room here. There's room here.
I wish I could.
Oh, baby.
You get a rent out of Florida, man.
I would rent a car and everything too.
You go to you get on that JetBlue or Frontier. You might have to use the parachute. They might have to throw you off for the parachute, but oh, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Did I?
Hey, I hear dogs.
That's from Matilda.
She don't stop.
I knew it. How I knew it was that cute, Matilda.
Yeah,
hey, you could bring me Matilda.
We're still alive.
You could bring me Matilda.
You want to see her real quick? Give me one moment.
Yes. Let's see her real quick and then we'll say goodnight. Definitely. Yes, indeed. I've signed up. We are signed up, baby. Oh, John Cena, come. Don't worry, Braun. We're back in the building. Let's go. Let's go.
I mean, you know, I would be surprised. I would be happy too, man. Like this.
I am happy.
See? They got a whole bunch of people jealous.
Oh, oh man.
There you go. Who's a superstar? Who's your superstar?
There you go. Matilda, say good night, Matilda, so we can run the outro. Oh, you okay, yeah. Have a good night, everyone. We'll see you next time. Peace out.
Acknowledge me.
Ticket to see me, so shut up.
Los Angeles, Montreal, the whole world.
Oh God, here goes. I lost